recording.
We're already?
Yep.
Well, that didn't take long. That's what she said. Ba-da-ba. I'm full of them. Thank you. Thank you for your silence, Ryan. It's really reassuring that I'm very good at these dirty jokes.
I was thinking of something to say, but then my brain conked out.
Well, way to make me look like a jackass. Welcome to What's the Word? A Blind Eye podcast, once again, with just the two of us. My name is Matthew Kimura, a.k.a. Matt Sexy. Thank you, Leo. Shout out to Leo, sorry. And joined with me today is...
Ryan Lai.
Sorry for that very long-winded introduction. How have you been?
I've been alright. Yeah.
Just alright?
Can't say too much. Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess with that being said, let's just jump right into the piles of questions that we have in our arsenal of what the fuckness.
Yours are always interesting, so I'm gonna go with one of the white ones.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so... Oh, come on, man.
What? Oh, what? I don't... Which one is it? Worst sexual experience.
Wow.
It's okay.
Wow.
It's okay to say you didn't have one if that's in fact true.
Yeah, that's true for me.
Well,
I mean,
okay. I didn't
true for
actually
me.
expect that to... Wow. Just a way to make me look more of a dick.
It's all you, man. It's all you.
This episode is brought to you by Dick, which is what Matt is, clearly.
This episode is brought to you by Trojan Condoms.
Trojan man. I miss those commercials. Those commercials are funny.
Yeah, I know.
Worst... Okay. Do you really not have any sexual experiences? Or bad sexual experiences, I should say? It's okay.
Not really. No, I don't have any.
I was gonna say it's
I don't
okay
have any.
to... It's okay to hold back if it's uncomfortable, but hey...
No, it's just, I wouldn't, I guess I would hold back just a little bit, but the truth is I don't really have any sexual experiences.
Well, to each their own, right? I mean, I can't say, oh, you're a prude, you can't, you're out there not doing sexual experiences. I was like that for a long time. It wasn't until recently that I, well, at least with my girlfriend, that I became a little bit more active, I should say.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, it's perfectly natural. It's not, like, something to be forced. So, but, if I don't know. I've only had two partners. Neither experiences were bad. I think it's the trauma after one of my partners, because when I was with that person, I didn't. It's hindsight, essentially what it is. I didn't realize how much damage this person was doing to me until after I got out of the relationship.
Oh, another one of these ones.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what? We'll call her Jennifer, because Jennifer's a bitch. We've been using the same alias for the same...
Jennifer, you bitch!
The same person... Well, actually, not the same person. 3 different people. They're all called Jennifer. Jennifer is clearly a bitch. Never get in a relationship with someone named Jennifer. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. She was very manipulative. She got in your head without realizing that, she got in your head. It was one of those things where you have to be outside the box in order to, look at, it's that retrospective type thing.
It's just being holistic.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. And I think with that, we answered that question, and we shall move on to the next one.
So what happened, basically?
What happened with what?
What happened with the sexual experience? We didn't
really...
Oh,
okay.
Just quickly,
really quickly. Let's... Yeah. My worst sexual experience, again, I've only had 2 partners. Actually, this isn't actual vaginal what's the word, coitus. Let's just keep it clean, term, the clinical term. It's not actual coitus, but it was a sexual act.
Man.
And what?
I'm expecting a story like, me and Jennifer were making out in the car while I was driving on the freeway. Then we drove off the ramp into an airport.
No. I'm not that extravagant with my experiences. No, I am just a normal man. You have too high expectations for me, Ryan. No, I was at a friend's house. It was him and his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friend, who shall be named Jennifer in this instance.
Wow, lots of Jennifers.
Right, and he and his girlfriend were fooling around, and I was, caught in the moment, and the two of us decided to fool around, and she kind of let off this vibe, this aura, and this might get graphic, this smell.
Smell?
Yes, smell. Women tend to give off a certain smell when you get them aroused.
Okay.
It just has to do with, certain female juices. That's probably getting too graphic for some of our younger viewers, if you are viewing, in fact. It led to...
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Certain things led to another for me to not enjoy what I did.
Okay.
Not that I regret what I did, just that I didn't enjoy it. And it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay, you didn't shoot her, did you?
No, I didn't shoot her. Not with a gun, at least. No, I kid. Or am I? You will never know. Anyway, I think that's probably my worst experience.
Okay. All right.
Without getting into too much detail.
Right. Okay. Well, what's our next question?
Let's see. If you can have one wish, or do or have anything that you want, but you had to take a life, would you do it? And if so, what would you wish for?
Oh wow, that's a heavy question.
Well, go ahead. You take the first swing.
You want me to take the first swing? I don't think I could do it, honestly.
To take a life?
Yeah, I mean, it seems really weird, right? I mean, I could get anything I want, but if it means that I have to kill someone to do it, I don't think I would do it.
What if you weren't doing the actual killing? What if you... Let's say you have an orb in your hand. It's probably no bigger than your palm. It's black. You can't see in it. And this orb had the ability to grant you what you wanted.
Right.
And in exchange, you're not necessarily killing. You directly aren't killing that person. But what the orb would do is go to someone random in the world, someone you know, someone you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a hobo off the street. The orb would take that person and basically absorb their essence.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. It's an empathy game.
Yes.
Like, if it was me, I wouldn't want someone just to wish my death. Like, it could literally be me. You know?
What if you were guaranteed that it wasn't you?
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm saying that if someone else had that option, I'm not sure if they would do it either, because it's the empathy game. Like, you wouldn't want someone doing that to you.
Of course not.
Right?
Because everyone likes to believe that people are genuinely good down to their core. It's obvious that there's going to be exceptions, because there's people out there that are just, they will do nothing but evil, and they are always going to be evil.
Sure. I mean, I can be evil sometimes, but
I would never those tendencies.
I would never do something like that, though. That just seems... I'd rather just work hard for what I want than just have it granted to me. In fact, I would never even ask for a wish. I'd just be like, oh, Genie's like, I will grant you 3 wishes, and I just blow them away with a shotgun and just, just keep going with what I'm doing.
All right. Okay. So you wouldn't take the option to take someone's life.
I just said I'd kill a genie.
Right. You just said you'd just kill a genie. Okay. What if you had the freedom to take the one wish without having any repercussions? What would you wish for?
Without repercussions?
Yes.
If there were no repercussions.
As in, there was no, there was no catch, no strings attached.
Okay.
You got one wish. What would that be?
I guess it would be to find true love. That'd be one of my biggest wishes.
True love?
Yeah, true love. It doesn't have to be. I'm talking about a general concept.
Of course.
Doesn't have to be anything specific. Doesn't have to be a person. Doesn't have to be a thing. But it could be either one.
So your true love could very well be your cat out there in the other room.
Possibly. Yeah. I'm talking about the actual feeling of feeling true love towards something. Not
okay.
Not necessarily
so
specific.
it can be like an activity, like you truly love doing what you do.
Even though I
truly love this person.
I do that right now, actually.
Okay.
I do that right now with the work I'm working on right now. It's Takashi.
Mm-hmm. Are you a robot? Is that why you feel no love? Are you an android?
No, I mean, it's not impossible for me to feel love for another human being. I do feel love for human beings, but I just have never reached that point where I'm like, Okay, I want to be in love with that person.
Okay, fair enough. Good. You know what? Like I said before, to each their own. That's a very good assessment. You are very in tune with yourself, and that's very good.
Sure. I mean, I'm open to love with another human being, but just haven't found it. You know.
Right. And some people find it sooner, some people find it later. It's okay if you find it later. It's not. I don't understand why certain people make such a big or put such a large emphasis on finding someone to love and to find someone that they will eventually marry.
Well, there's no rush.
Exactly.
Because it's not just a matter of who you're with. It's a matter of what you do, not necessarily who you're with.
Right. I don't understand why certain people are so much in a hurry to let that happen.
It's because for some reason people measure success based on do you have a girlfriend or do you have a wife? But that's not how success is actually measured.
That's not happiness.
That's not how success. That's
not how you do the sex.
That's not how you do sex. That's not how success is actually measured in life. Success is measured based on whether or not you're making enough to live, and whether you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest thing is happiness. Are you happy? That's the most important thing. And are you making enough to live? That's the thing.
Are you happy? Is the person you're with making you happy?
Mm-hmm. That's also a big one too.
And do you make that person happy when they're with you?
Yeah, that's also a big one. I mean,
hey, true love equals happiness.
Yeah, true love does equal happiness, and yeah, I think it just comes down to being happy. That's it.
That was actually. I'm not saying anything against what we just did, but going from that question, the original question, and taking a derivative off of that, I thought that was great. I think we need to go full circle though, because I still haven't answered the question.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Part of me says I'll do it. Part of me says I don't do it because of and it's this one restriction, and that's taking the life. I feel like I can do that because, as bad as it sounds, one life isn't really all that significant. However, you can argue that one life could easily be like the cure for cancer. They could be the person that lands on Jupiter, or they finally figure out the meaning of life, which is 42. Thank you for those who understand that reference. I ultimately probably wouldn't do it, though. I think that if I was given this orb, I would probably hold on to it and use it as like one of those last resort.
Right. That's smart. That's really smart.
I would keep it, hold on to the wish until I absolutely knew 150% that was what I wanted. That was my wish. And then I would be okay with taking that life. But at the moment, I want to be able to take my time and be able to experience these new things by myself, make the mistakes, be able to, take in as much knowledge as possible so that I can learn for myself.
So you want to make an assessed judgment before you actually decide anything. Okay. And just it's like a desperation move.
Yes. Okay. It is very much a desperation move. And I don't even know what I would want to wish for. So even if I had the opportunity, it would just be sitting there because I'd be staring at it, and I would probably be that one person that used that one wish, be staring at it and be like, I wish I knew what to wish for. And then, boom, wish is gone. I know what to wish for, but it was wasted. It's like, no, come back. I know what I want to wish for. No. Man, that would probably be me.
That's so dramatically ironic.
I know, right? I know. Oh, that would suck so bad. But we do have time for one more. I think we were able to answer that question very well.
What are we at?
We got about 5 more minutes.
Okay, we can go beyond that. I mean,
I believe so.
Yeah.
Feel free to take the next question. One? Yeah.
Okay, I like your one, so let me do the white one.
The one that we did one that I did just now was also one of mine.
Oh, it was? Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, changing everyday activities into porn. Oh, we did that one.
We did that one last week.
This one was fun.
Yeah. Let's do this one. Let's see what this one is. Oh, hey, it's one of yours.
Oh, okay.
You get bitten by a zombie ninja robot, and you have explosive diarrhea. What do? How do you get a zombie ninja robot, Ryan?
How do I get it?
No. How do you get a robot that is a ninja but is also a zombie? Doesn't that make it a cyborg because it's bioengineered?
I think the greater question is, why do you also have explosive diarrhea?
if you're bitten by this zombie ninja robot, are you also turned into a zombie ninja robot?
I would assume you're turned into some sort of derivative.
So then maybe.
But again, that's not the important part. The important part is the explosive diarrhea. I mean,
well,
what do you do?
If I'm bitten, and let's just say I do turn into a zombie, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't care if I had explosive diarrhea. I'm pretty sure if everyone got bitten by a zombie ninja robot, everyone would be walking in their own shit. And everyone wouldn't much be caring because they're too busy trying to eat to live.
I imagine those would be some pretty slick and oily roads.
It depends on the diarrhea, because some people in their past life, before becoming a zombie, have eaten different foods. So it's either going to be very slick, very oily, or very, chunky.
That's great, dude. I would open like a sledding downhill sort of thing,
Oh,
you know,
gosh.
for like poop.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd
man.
be great.
If you survived.
And no one would care because everyone's pooping, right?
Again, if you survived.
Yeah.
Because how severe is this bite? And how is this bite the result of diarrhea? Like, that would be some sort of medical miracle of some kind.
I would be a superhero.
You would be I can only imagine what that superhero name would be about. Superhero name? Oh, God. Oh, I'm getting bad ideas.
Call me Diarrhea Man.
Poop Boy. Captain Poop Pants.
Captain Poop. I'm Captain Poop.
No, it's like Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
Captain Rip Pants. Because he has to let out all the diarrhea.
Captain Rip Pants.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness, Ryan, you're getting a little too crazy there.
Okay.
Calm down. All right. I think that was an interesting question, and it was actually I don't know what I lost my thought.
Because it's such a weird question.
It's weird. It's pretty weird. If you want to do one more, we can do one more. Go for it.
Let's do this triangle one. I've never seen this one before.
That might be one of mine.
Okay.
I was trying to avoid the sticky part of the post-it note.
This is wrapped like one of those like, will he? Will he not?
Oh, those little fortune teller
Yeah.
origami things?
Best or worst club or bar experience?
Oh, yeah, that is one of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had gone to like a club at
Yeah.
night, doesn't matter what week, doesn't matter what day of the week or what time of the week,
Yeah.
what was your best or your worst experience at a club or a bar?
Okay.
It could be anything, really. Just whatever is the most memorable to you.
You really want to hear one?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so I was at Las Vegas with some friends, and like, you know, these are the guys who did, and like, you know, half the people like didn't even want me there, you know. Sort of
Okay.
thing.
They invited you, not out of pity, but it's just
Just because I was like the friend of the main guy.
got
I was
it.
like, why is this guy here? Ugh.
okay.
But and the worst yet, I had to sleep with one of the girls who's like, ew, this guy's gross, and I was like, oh come on, man, I'm just trying to have a good time here.
Yeah.
So we were in Las Vegas, and you know, the girls, all they want to do is go to like they just want to go dancing and go to clubs.
Mhm.
And I'm just the guy who wants to, you know, sit in the hotel and watch videos and stuff.
Sure.
So because it's hot outside, man, I don't want to go outside and dance.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's even hot at night.
Yeah, especially
It's
in
really
Vegas.
hot at night. But so I go out with them to a couple clubs, and one club I walk in, it's so sweaty. Everyone's sweating and rubbing against each other,
Mhm.
and people are just like rubbing their asses against each other,
Mhm.
like purposefully too.
Mhm.
Because it was so gross. People are spilling their drinks on each other. There's vomit on the floor. I step in vomit, and it's just like, why do people go to this? Why?
Okay. You have to go to the right clubs with the right people, because clearly that was the wrong club and you were going with the wrong people.
Yeah.
If you go to a club, you got to make sure that this club has good standing, like good reputation, and has good employees. Like their bartenders have to be on top of their stuff, type of thing, because some places are less taken care of, if you know what I mean. Some places are just so damn gross that you don't want to be within,
Mm-hmm.
50 feet of the place.
I think in general, I don't really like going to clubs or bars.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like, a relaxing bar. You just chill out and just...
Have a drink or
Yeah,
two.
have a drink or two.
Sit around a table.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have a conversation.
I don't like being in extremely loud places.
Okay.
That's the thing. I don't like being in extremely loud places, especially when people are sweaty and bumping against each other.
Right. I've only been to
Humping each other.
Right. I've only been to one club, and I've been there only a handful of times. Probably less than the amount of fingers on my hand. And each time it's been fun. I've always gone with my friends. One of them being the connection that I have at that particular club.
Nice.
Excuse me. I think if I were to pick one instance at a bar, or you know what, I'm gonna pick an instance at a bar.
Okay.
I went with my friend, the same friend that always took us to the club.
Mm-hmm.
He took me and another one of his friends. We're gonna call him Brett.
Jennifer. Let's call him Jennifer.
Let's call him Brett. So Brett and I, along with my buddy who is working the gig, take us to a bar in Long Beach.
Who was also called Jennifer.
Let's call him Jennifer. So Jennifer, Brett, and I. He takes us to a bar in Long Beach, and we're mostly there just to hang out with him.
Okay.
But he needs help setting up, help tearing down, working the people, making sure that they're all having a good time at the bar, this and that.
Oh boy.
It was a best and worst situation because the bar was causing him problems with like the level of noise of the music and so on and so forth. When he originally signed up for the gig, there was like no limitations and this and that. People were complaining, this and that. It ended up being really bad. He made the best of the worst situation.
Okay.
But the part that made it the best situation for me was that Brett and I were, for lack of a better word, we were basically flirting with two girls.
Oh.
He met with one, and he started talking to her as I was helping Jennifer set up for her set, and she had a friend. So as he was talking to her, Jennifer gave me the signal to watch out for him because he's going to try and set me up with the girl, so that that friend could focus on me while he focused on her. Trying to split them up, have their own fun, so that the friend doesn't hold this one down. Because
that's confusing.
Well, no, it's basically making sure that you are the entirety of that person for that night. You have their full attention. That's it's.
I guess it's better than my tactic. Hey, you want to go out? Let's go out right now.
Yeah, some people are very blunt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people like to not make a game out of it, but when it comes to dating and certain things like that, you have to treat it like a game. You have to make sure that the girl has your attention, that there's nothing distracting her. Yeah, you know what? It's not for everyone. Anyway, so he's flirting with this girl. I'm flirting with this girl. We're having a good time. We're drinking, not drinking heavily. We're just drinking, and I'm getting very close with this girl, talking her up. The only mistake that I made that entire night was that I didn't get her number. But it didn't matter since I now have a girlfriend.
Oh, really? Huh.
It doesn't matter. I mean, if I had this experience like months ago and it ends up not working out, and then I find months later that I found a girlfriend that works for me better than this person ever could have out of this one instance, then I have nothing to say to that.
It all works out.
It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, it all works out.
As we're having fun on the bar floor, we're drinking. I ended up kissing this girl.
Okay.
And it was very obvious that she was into me, and I was into her at the time, but I didn't expect to see her after that night. I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm going to take you in the bathroom and, do the sex there. But it was, it's one of those things where, oh, I'm only here one day. Might as well, have the most fun. I wasn't, going to do anything too stupid. But I think that was probably one of my best experiences at a bar. Just because I was able to really experience myself at my finest. Because I've never actually done that before. I've never...
Never put yourself out there.
I've never reached out and experienced myself in that way before.
Okay.
So for me, that was a big character development. Yeah. I've never actually...
It always is.
Yeah, I've never done that. That was new. I was excited. I was like, I could do this. I can get anyone I wanted. And that was proof. But that just went to my head. It's just all ego. And it's like, you know what? I probably would never do that again. And
Yeah, of course.
And I shriveled up back into my ball of nothingness.
Well, I mean, it's not really a big deal, man.
It
I
really
mean,
isn't.
everyone has a different way of approaching the subject. Do you want to hear my caveman one?
Caveman, excuse
Yeah.
me?
Well, how I would, pick up a lady at the bar.
Oh.
I'd be like, you, me, date.
Me, Ryan. You, Jane.
Me, Ryan. You, Jennifer. Fuck you, Jennifer.
All right. I think that was a heavy enough topic to end this particular podcast. Would you not agree?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to us rant about a great many different heavy topics, I would say, today. Minus, the poop. That was pretty heavy. But I hope you guys enjoyed your time with us today. Be sure to follow us on our social media where you can keep up with anything and everything nerd, such as our news, which I am happy to be your anchor for. Be sure to follow us on our Facebook, Twitter. We have a blog which we don't really use, but it's there. I can link it in the description box below, so feel free, to check out all those links, to check out everything that we do in office, outside office, blah, blah, blah. My name's Matthew Kamor.
I'm Ryan Lai.
And we're both damn sexy. We'll see you next week.
You, me, sex.
We do sex now. We do it. Ugh, ugh, ugh. I'm done.